Initiating Cyberpulse protocol.
Now that is how you open up an episode, which is an epic amount of work. Oh my gosh, we've been busy. Been working on the Season 5 plot here in Metro Mayhem, the Hermit History Hall, and it's looking good. It's not done. It's not done. I've got to connect some things, but before I do that, I thought I should show you I'm not the only one that has been hard at work here. In fact, False has gotten done with the Season 4 plot, which I was on top of and kind of cut through there. It connects here up to my Season 3 one that I did, and I need to finish up the interior. I went around making myself some notes on some things I need to do before we can officially open up Metro Mayhem. And the list is getting very short, which is very exciting. And now that we've done Season 5 plot, that leaves one left. But before we get there, I got to show you the ones that have been done by both False and Tango because they did a fantastic job. So this is Season 4, and you're going to see a lot of little Easter eggs through here. And I would love for you guys in the comments, if you've been a long-time watcher and you know what all these are representing. I'll back up here a little bit. Let us know in the comments for those that don't, weren't around back then. Because there's some fun stuff, this is, you guys remember this if you were around. Scar releasing a Wither in our Mesa district, which was chaos, of course. And you might remember my Tony Stark mansion and car here. And you remember I had Scar helping with the exterior and False helped with the interior. And it was such a fun season. And there's all sorts of stuff tucked in here. Llama Rama, we've got Hermitron Go, all sorts of stuff. But if we take a look at this build, like I said, you're going to see a lot of little Easter eggs in here. So yeah, if you see any, look it up. Might recognize that. We got something going on in here. You guys remember what Beef did that season? It was pretty epic. So yeah. Drop a comment if you know type of thing. But also, I like what False did. False put in a couple shortcuts. This is not a shortcut. This is a whoops, I parkoured badly and I have to work my way back up a ladder, but there is this shortcut over here which has pistons going, and you have to basically just time your jumps to get across, but if you fail, it's going to cost you quite a bit of time. So I really like that. That's something I had envisioned happening throughout these courses, these plots, as people run through. So False did a fantastic job. Thank you so much, False, for your help on this. I really do appreciate that. And she wasn't the only one that helped us out. We'll just ignore the fact Season 6 isn't done yet. I think I'm going to be ending up doing that. We'll go into Season 7, which, I mean, straight away, you had to see it. You had to see the Toon Towers. Tango's epic build. His base in Season 7 was just something so unique. And he's got a lot of the same kind of things going on. We're a lot of little Easter eggs, little memories from Season 7 in here. Snips, of course. B-Dubs did an amazing job on Snips. We've got the button. We've got the head games happen that season, and, Scar drilling through the earth, and all sorts of chaos happened because of that. And of course, if you guys don't remember, the beginning of Decked Out all started in that season. Decked Out 1 was built in Season 7, and so here's a little homage to that. And Tango has, he's made us do some parkour through, of course, mycelium on the ground. Of course, can't forget that. We've got a little parkour course to get through here, and I've tried this. Free glass, you guys remember? Shade Ease I never knew how to pronounce that. But yeah, we've got the glass in the sky as your parkour course, and you got to kind of get on top of the decked out thing to get through there, which is super cool. I really like what Tango did. So Tango, also thank you so much for your help on this. And parkour, I always need the practice. Wait, can I just cheat this? I go, oh, Elytra helped, but I think this is the way to do it. I think you get on top of this wall and you go through here. I'll have to double check with Tango and make sure that's what he meant to have happen. But yeah, that gets us to the season 8 one. So yeah, between False and Tango helping out and me tackling the season 5 build that you just saw the time lapse of, that just leaves season 6, which well, we just did a ton of work, so I'm gonna hold off on that until the next episode, I think. But I'd love to hear your guys' ideas. If you can pop some more comments. I'm just comment farming. The beginning of the video, just comment farming. Just give me all the comments. It helps the algorithm on YouTube and stuff. So, just make sure they're all nice and happy comments, because I don't want to read negative stuff and it puts me in a bad mood. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys would like to see in the season 6 area. We've got just a small space now. You saw what I did. In order to make the big dig, that's what Scar called it. Don't look at me. That's what Scar called it. In order to make that a thing, I had to dig way down and even go out a bit. So here I am telling all the other hermits that have been helping that they're restricted to this 30 by 30 by 30 box. And then I go and take some extra liberties to give myself a little extra room. But it was necessary in order to make sure that everything was shown properly with this amazing, amazing underground tree. As I was building it, I just kept thinking to myself, this is so beautiful. I mean, Scar is just an absolute artist. And so I showed it to him and he got a good laugh at the fact that I even included the little ornaments that were hung from the tree during like Christmas time. And so that was pretty fun. And I, of course, kept them in there as a little remnants. But I need to make some modifications to this, because where False has the exit, which I just got stuck, and I'm out of food right now. So I need to go get myself some more food. But as we exit this, what I need to do is change this up, because I want the players to actually drop all the way down. I got to put some water in there. They're going to drop down to that bit, and then they have to work their way up the tree. And because I only had room to kind of do the front half of the tree, we have to zigzag this path back and forth instead of it wrapping all the way around. So I've got a little work to do. I'm going to go find myself some food, and then we're going to make it so you can actually like traverse through the course, because what kind of a race would it be if you couldn't actually get through it, right? All right, I've completed a little bit of work so this actually can go through now. I had to close this off because we want people to fall down there into that water right there. And I made this so I don't think there's any way to cheat this without dying anyway. In fact, if we take off all of our armor here, we're gonna find out the hard way. Okay. So, because I made this so there's a block above your head, when you go to jump, you don't really go anywhere, and yeah, you can die if you go too far. And if that happens to the player, they're going to get set back to, I think, the beginning of Boombox, which would be where the last bit is that they had an actual respawn point set. So that's pretty punishing. You really got to watch your jump there. If they want to try to do a shortcut by jumping, feel free, I guess, but also good luck. Okay, I had way too much stuff on me to be attempting that just now, but I think I got it all picked up. All right, we're going to try that again, but we're going to go the proper way. I got all my armor off, and we are going to drop down, and this is it. You got to get out of the water as fast as you can, and then you start traversing through here. Now I've got a little, not going to be a shortcut. I'm going to close this up. This is where I cut the tree in half. There's nothing for them to do back here, so I got to wall that up. We'll get that done, but they might decide to come back here and try to take a look before they realize that it is going nowhere, and then they got to learn to go this way. So, all right, we'll run through here, and now we've got to work our way up to the next level. And so here's the secret. You got to figure this out. You come over here, and you got to make that jump, and if you miss, you can get back up here. It's not an easy jump. It can be done though, as I just did it. And then we go up here, and now we got to make a jump over from the top of the ladder over to here, and then we can work our way up onto this bit. So a little bit of parkour, nothing too difficult there, but we'll continue to cruise forward here. And then once we get to this side of the tree, we need to spot this ladder over here, and we'll go up just a little bit, hopefully make that jump, get to the top of this ladder, turn around, and then work our way up and over this bit, and then work our way back here. It's kind of a zigzag as we go over, up kind of thing. And then you can already see the ladder over here. However, if they come over here, there's really no way to get up there, you see, so you have to kind of backtrack a little bit. So it might just take a few runs before people start to realize where they need to go. And then you can catch the edge of that ladder if you're not careful. So that might slow them down. Now, this is a little bit taller of a ladder climb because we're going to go to the top level now. And I kind of feel like I'm going to have to dispense food. Look at me, I'm hungry. I did take some damage there unnecessarily, but that's okay. And then as we get to here, this is the end. So this is where we will enter the next season's plot. So it's going to have to, whatever we design for next season, is going to have to start basically up in this corner. And then maybe they kind of like work their way down and into the entrance there for season 7. So yeah, we gotta start thinking about what we want to do for season 6. But season 5 is now done. And I had a really fun time building this. I just thought it was great. It was one of the biggest projects of season 5, and Scar did such a good job on it. I just really wanted to see it again. I really loved the underground tree and the big dig that he did. If you remember right, we had like all sorts of shops and stuff along the edges, and I got a ton of wall space that I didn't really do anything with. So, yeah, we'll see how I'm feeling, but we could put a few more things from season 5 in here if we are feeling up to the challenge. Because, yeah, this doesn't look so good. I think for the ceiling, I might just do black concrete and kind of just make it a black sky look. That's why I stopped kind of one layer short. Plus, it's really hard to build in detail when you are, like, in between blocks like this. So, yeah, I think that might be the way to go. It's just kind of put black concrete, but that's going to be a lot of black concrete that we are going to have to get our hands on. And I just realized I don't have armor on. Okay. Have a heart. Have you ever ordered a large French fry only to get home and discover they gave you the small French fry instead? Doesn't it suck paying for something to only receive less than what you paid for? If you're paying for a subscription service like Netflix, this is already happening to you right now. There are literally thousands of TV shows and movies you probably don't have access to due to geography restricted content. And with ExpressVPN, you can unlock all of that content simply by changing your location to anywhere in the world. I've been wanting to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas on Netflix, but after a quick search, it seemed like it wasn't available. But then I switched my location to Canada using ExpressVPN's super simple to use app, and voila, now I can watch the Grinch's heart grow 3 sizes today. So if you want to unlock region-based content while protecting yourself with the VPN I trust to keep me private online, consider trying ExpressVPN. And as a gift to all of you, my amazing viewers, you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/impulse. I'll put a link in the description below so you can tap that and start protecting yourself today. Now, let's get back to some Hermitcraft. So as I mentioned, I've been going around putting signs up so you can see we've got to make an actual locker room because this is ugly and we don't want this out everywhere. So, you know, people can come in, put their stuff away and set their spawn and then they can come out and hit the button to start the race. We need instructions and stuff, of course. I have put in the scoring system, which is pretty cool. So as they go, the cart will unload and basically here, I'll show you guys a little redstone stuff. The cart from the last run, once the new race starts, will get emptied. All those nuggets will go back into the system and immediately another cart will come out and start filling up with golden nuggets. Now the less is better because yeah, that means you got through it faster, right? So basically this is going to be their timer, if you will, and they'll have to come down. And yes, they will have to do some math at the end of the race to figure out how many nuggets are in here. And I don't think anyone's going to take longer than it takes to fill up a full minecart with the chest in it. I don't think. Maybe their first couple runs, but they'll learn and they'll get there. So yeah, that whole system's in place. And actually while I was working on that, Cub came by and well, he thought the end of the race needed a little fanfare, and I agreed. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Impulse?
Hey, Cub, how you doing?
Just the man I was looking for.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I got something for you, man. I got
What-
something for you. Check this out. Check
is it
this
the
out.
thing we talked about? Man, that was quick. Holy
Damn.
smokes. Oh, sugar box. Amazing.
There you go, baby.
Can I
Yeah,
fire one
yeah.
off again just so I can remember
Here,
what we
I got
decided?
some for you. I got some
Oh,
for
you did? Okay. Oh my gosh, they're so good, dude. So good.
They're
Nice.
fun. They're fun.
Nice.
So there you go, my friend. There you go.
Amazing. Well done. Well done.
1,700 of these for you, man. 1,700.
1,700. That's
Yep.
so many. Okay. I don't remember what we agreed on price-wise, or maybe we didn't.
Well, here I got your
okay.
order book. Got your
Okay.
order book there. This
Book.
will lay out all the details. Lay out all the details.
Wait. Price question marks. Okay.
Yep. I'm not worried about the question
Wait a
mark,
minute.
the price, Impulse. All I'm worried about is that you make some booms with these. That's all I'm really worried
Okay,
about. You
so
can pay whatever you want, whatever you feel is fair.
Really?
You know?
Okay.
But that's the most important thing. You got to promise me you use these booms to make some explosions.
Okay, I promise you. Let's do a layaway program. You know, layaway. You know, I just give you like a little bit now, just so you know the whole. You know, we hold, and then I'm gonna get it installed, and then like once I see the final result, like that will tell me. You know, oh, that was worth, you know, 10 diamond blocks or you know, it's just all right. You know, maybe just a couple diamond blocks. You know, somewhere in there. We'll see how it all pans out first. You know.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect,
all
man.
right.
Yeah.
Dude, this is amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait to get this installed. I've been working on the finish line section recently, so this is perfect.
Ooh, let's go. All
Yeah,
right. All right. I'm excited to see it, man. I'm excited to see it. Very exciting time. Very exciting time. Can't wait for this thing to open, man.
Yeah, soon. TM, soon. It's happening.
All right.
Dude, thank you so much. You're the man. Appreciate it.
See you soon.
See ya. So these are going to be super cool as soon as they come through the finish line, having that go off in here. And just, yeah, a little bit of fanfare, like we said, as you come through is going to be absolutely epic. I have no idea how much to give Cub for that. I don't know. If I hover over these, maybe you guys could tell me the star shaped. I don't even know how to make fireworks, to be honest. It's got the trail and the twinkle. I don't know if this was expensive for him or not. So if any of you are familiar with how to make those, and maybe you got a good idea of the materials it would have taken to do a whole shulker box, let me know. Let me know if that's worth, like, I mean, I offered like, I don't know, 10 diamond blocks or something like that potentially. Is that too much? Is that too little? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, please. And I do want to say there's other parts of Metro Mayhem that I've been working on. I've been really just cleaning up a whole bunch. However, I can't show you. Because there's a huge spoiler being worked on by Cleo. You see, a while back, I asked Cleo if they could do a little scene for us in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tunnel involving Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady. And Cleo came by and got the details for it. And I just took a look, and the project's been started, which is exciting. So next time I will show you guys all the detail work that I've been doing in those tunnels and things like that. However, right now, I got to get out of here. Oh my goodness. I've been down there way too long. Breath of fresh air coming out here. Look, the sun's out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we needed that. We needed to get out of there because I've been down in Metro Mayhem, digging holes, building giant trees, and I forgot what it was like to be outside. Although I'm going to head right back indoors because I need to check my mailbox. Aha, we do have mail. Ooh, we have 2 pieces of mail. I was only expecting 1. Cub had mentioned that we have, yes, a little trophy of sorts. I survived Cub's Labyrinth. Yes, in Cub's Labyrinth. We did that a long time ago. Oh my gosh, was that one of the hardest things I've ever done in Minecraft, but we made it. I got a little tilted. I did it on a stream a while back, and I got a little tilted. I made it through, though. It was so hard. It was a long stream, let me tell you that. So this says, congrats on being one of the few to complete, one of the few, I love that, Cub's Labyrinth this season. In recognition, please accept this commemorative rare banner honoring your great achievement. I will take it. Thank you so much. Okay. We've got that trophy, and it's just been sitting in the middle of my storage room. I need to build some sort of trophy case. I don't know where to do it at. So I got to start thinking about that. I would love to build a little trophy room. But now I'm curious, what is our second package? Hey, you from Beans, of course. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. Is this, I hope this isn't about the sign that we made that's flashing towards his base. Dear Magic Mountaineer, it is your best bud, Joel. I'm here to ask, how are you? Are you good? I'm good. Why? Skip the small talk. What do you want, Joel? Hopefully you said yes, and I'm good. I'm good too. Thanks for asking. Now I'll get to the point. My big storage building has a load of empty white billboards that require attention. So I am asking you if you would like to build a billboard to advertise whatever you want. It can be 3D, 2D, 6D. What the heck is 6D? If you want, pop me a message and we can arrange which billboard you want. Or I can build it for you if you tell me what you want on it. Lots of love and kisses and hugs and fist bumps and high fives and awkward pats on the back. Joel. Oh, I love the way he writes. Okay. This is awesome. So billboards. He's got billboards. Should we go take a look and see what he's talking about? Maybe we go take a. I'm gonna go take a look in his city and see. I just wanted to go outside again. You know, haven't been outside in a while. I know. I don't think he's got any spoilers. If we go that way, maybe. But I think I've seen what he's talking about. These billboards. Yeah. One up here next to our little prank that he's left up. Oh my gosh, little prank. Oh, I can't believe he left that up. He did like it enough to leave that guy up. There's a billboard there. That's cool. And I'm sure there's other ones. How's our Sup Bean sign doing? Oh, it's broken. As usual. Chunk loading. Right. And is there more billboards? He said he's got loads of billboards. I found one. One is a little different than loads. I'm not sure whose definition of loads we're talking about. I'm just going to make sure there's no spoilers real quick. Okay, someone's already taken that billboard, which says what? For sale, 1 jalapeno pepper? What is that? Where else? Oh, right there. There's another one. Okay, 2. Okay, we're up to 2. That's still a far cry from loads. Anyway, doesn't matter how many billboards he has because absolutely yes. My answer is yes. I would love to claim one of those billboards. Yes, I would. Because earlier in the season, I made a deal with Etho. You see all these frog lights on the ground? I made a deal with Etho that those would be free as long as I advertised his frog light business, which I have not done. I feel terrible about it, okay? Feel terrible. So this is our chance. A redemption arc. Everybody loves a good redemption arc. Whoa, what's this? We have a golf flag. Is this for the? It is. This is for. Oh, geez. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. There's a golf flag on top of our building. It's hole 1. This is the first hole. Oh, that sign's broke too. Excellent. I go to underground for a few days, and this whole city's falling apart, and somebody's making a golf course on top of our building, which is pretty epic, actually. Where's hole 2? Is there a hole 2? Hole 2, maybe. But yeah, back to what I was saying. We're gonna take Joel up on this offer. Yeah. I'm going to talk to him as soon as I can. You know what? Joel, I never see him online. Joel is usually like done with his time here on the server before I wake up in the morning. I swear. I never see him. So I'm going to get up extra early and hopefully we can meet up and I will strike a deal with him to see. I got to start thinking about how I want to advertise this frog light billboard. But I love that idea and, you know, I owe Etho. So it'd be nice to pay him back a little bit. Well, look at us. We're already going back underground because I'm on a mission, guys. In fact, I'm on such a mission to get Metro Mayhem done and open for the Hermits to start playing. I'm going to do something that hopefully I don't regret. I'm going to make a promise to all of you, okay? Next episode, we're going to finish Metro Mayhem. Yep, that's right. Next episode, I will get the next plot done, Season 6 plot, and all the little details that are on all these signs, all scattered throughout, is going to be all taken care of, and it's going to be time to open up the game for play, which means we get to see all the Hermits run it and probably find a bunch of shortcuts and stuff I didn't intend, but that's okay. That's fine. That's part of the fun of the game. So yeah, it might take me a little extra time because it's like I got a lot to do still, but it's been going on too long. This project is massive. It's huge. It's a huge project. One of the biggest projects I've ever done. And we're so close that I just want to put my head down and get it done, which is super exciting. So there we go. That's what we have to look forward to. And now I've told you guys that, which means I got to do it. I got no choice but to get it done. And that's what's going to happen in between episodes, guys. We're going to be hammering it away. I'll record all that progress and stuff so that you guys can see the final details and bits, but I'm going to get right back to work. So that's where we're going to wrap things up today. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, for whatever reason, you know it's free. It'd be nice if you guys subscribe because you're going to want to see how Metro Mayhem finishes up. And I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be watching all the Hermits go through this. I'm so excited, and I hope you guys are too. So make sure you subscribe. And with that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.